The President's Cup will make its first trip to the Southeastern United States in 2022, with Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina, serving as the host venue for the international team competition. The environment will be fantastic for golf enthusiasts. The President's Cup, which is ordinarily played every 2 years in odd-numbered years, was postponed because of the COVID-19 epidemic in 2019, following the Americans' thrilling 16-14 victory in the 2019 matches at Australia's Royal Melbourne Golf Club. Since a big number of players with a case for qualification joined the fledgling circuit headed by Greg Norman and supported by the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, LIV Golf has had a significant impact on the return of the matches between the United States and the internationals. Given that the matches typically occur every 2 years and that a lot has changed in the world of golf since 2019, including moving this event back a year due to the pandemic, that is a reasonable opening question. It's also simple to confuse it with the Ryder Cup, another international event that you don't need to worry about at the moment because we're in an even year. The President's Cup, in essence, consists of a series of games between a team from the United States and one from outside the country of Europe. The PGA Tour came up with it because they saw a chance for players who weren't in the Ryder Cup to participate in a team event. What principles govern the President's Cup? The President's Cup is a 4-day competition with 30 overall matches, unlike the Ryder Cup. There is only one 5-match session on Thursday and Friday, with alternate shot foursomes on day 1 and best ball 4-ball on day 2. On Saturday, there are 2 4-match sessions, a morning 4-ball session and an afternoon foursome session. There will be 12 single matches on Sunday. After 4 days, the cup is won by the team with the most points. Discover the American team in the President's Cup capsules. To maintain its lead in the biennial competition, the United States President's Cup team has some of the best players in the world. The United States is 11-1-1 in cup competition, with its lone loss occurring in Australia in 1998. The most recent contest was won by it 16-14 in South Korea in 2019. The 14th edition will take place at Charlotte, North Carolina's Quail Hollow Club from September 22 to 25. Here's a look at the home team in more depth, with this video highlighting each player's important qualifications for the President's Cup. Mr. Scotty Scheffler, the skinny. Before winning the WM Phoenix Open, Scheffler had no victories on the tour. The Arnold Palmer Invitational, WGC Match Play, and Masters were his next 3 victories, which helped him to climb to the top of the world rankings in just 56 days. Despite not playing well since taking the lead, he has 4 top 3 finishes. In terms of strokes gained from the tee to green, approach to the green and overall, the PGA Tour Player of the Year placed in the top 5 on the tour. Xander Schauffele. After joining the PGA Tour in 2017, Schauffele has gained widespread recognition in the golf community. Before this year, he may have won a gold medal at the 2020 Olympics, which was debatably his biggest victory. Schauffele won 3 times in 2022, including 2 times in a row at the Scottish Genesis Open and Travelers Championship. Patrick Cantlay. Cantlay was a top professional athlete, but injuries derailed his career early on. He has, nevertheless, evolved to become one of the game's most dominant players over the last few years. He won the FedEx Cup in 2021, and in 2022 he added 2 more victories and 12 top 10 finishes. Sam Burns. At the 2021 Valspar competition, the former LSU Tiger won his first tour event but was controversially omitted from the 2021 Ryder Cup team. He has since won 3 more times on the tour, developed into one of the game's most promising young players, and qualified for the President's Cup team after witnessing Team USA thrash Europe and Whistling Straits. Burns and Scheffler, his best friend, may make for an intriguing foursome or 4-ball pairing. Justin Thomas. To begin the 2021-2022 tour season, the former world number 1 acquired Jim Bones Mackay as a new caddy. He went on to record 10 top 10 finishes with his 7-shot comeback at Southern Hills to win the 2nd PGA Championship of his career, standing out. Thomas, who ranks in the top 20 of the tour in all strokes gained categories except for putting, is one of the most well-rounded and reliable players on the American team. Tony Finau. Finau has won just twice going into 2022, but has already won the Ryder Cups and President's Cup. At Liberty National in August 2021, he snapped a 5-year winless streak. He won consecutive events at the 3M Open and Rocket Mortgage Classic this year. Jordan Spieth. Spieth, who is only 29 and is making his 4th President's Cup trip since becoming a pro in 2012, is the American team member with the most experience. After winning the Claret Jug in 2017, Spieth experienced a winless stretch of nearly 4 years on the tour, but over the past 2 seasons, he has gradually returned to winning form, winning championships each time. Except for putting, where he finished 155th, he was in the top 40 on the tour this past season in many other strokes gained categories. Collin Morikawa. Morikawa had a successful start to his professional career, winning 2 majors, but he was winless on the tour from 2021 to 2022. Morikawa has recognized that despite 8 top 10 finishes this year, he has been in a bit of a rut and has struggled to move up the leaderboard. The extended winless skid can be partly attributable to swing problems that Morikawa, who is 3rd on the tour in strokes gained, approaching the green and is noted for his excellent iron play, seemed to have resolved by the BMW Championship last month. Max Homa. Homa, a Twitter favorite for his funny posts, has had the greatest season on the tour since going pro over 10 years ago, winning twice. Most recently, the soon-to-be father won the Wells Fargo Championship for the 2nd time in 4 seasons despite adverse weather. Homa also put up a good performance at the Tour Championship in August, where he made his debut at the Tour's season-ending event, finishing T5. Billy Horschel. Horschel is making his first appearance in either cup. The outspoken former Florida student finished in the top 10 5 times last year, with his Memorial Tournament triumph serving as the season's high point. Horschel was chosen by US captain Davis Love III primarily because of his aggressive demeanor and passion. Cameron Young. Young finished the previous season with 5 second-place finishes and 2 third-place finishes, failing to win anything. He came close to winning several prestigious competitions, placing solo 2nd at the Open and T3 at the PGA Championship. Young was open about wanting to join LIV Golf in August, but he decided against it due in part to the opportunities he wouldn't have at LIV, including making a President's Cup squad. Young, who was 2nd on the tour in strokes gained off the tee, will be a help to the US with his driver. Kevin Kisner. As the oldest player on the American team, Kisner is competing in the President's Cup once more. Kisner had a winless and rather unremarkable season on the tour, finishing 5 times in the top 10. His 2nd-place finish at the World Golf Championships, Dell Technologies match play, stands out the most, which he won in 2019. The South Carolina native is something of a match play specialist. He is self-assured, confident and enamored of the game that enables him to eat people's souls, as he recently put it in a podcast. There don't seem to be any players from LIV Golf mentioned on any of the teams. Is that correct? Why? The President's Cup, which, as we noted, is sanctioned by the PGA Tour, does not allow members of the LIV Golf Series to compete. Therefore, no players like Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau and Patrick Reed won't be on the American team. The international team will be without Cam Smith, the current British Open champion, Abraham Ancer, Joaquin Niemann and Louis Oosthuizen. They have had trouble keeping some of these matches close. None of the aforementioned players can participate at Quail Hollow as a result of the PGA Tour instantly suspending them after they all switched to LIV Golf. Alright guys, this is where we draw the curtain for today. What are your thoughts on the players for the 2022 Presidential Cup? Are these players the perfect pairing for each other? You can let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, remember to leave us a like and also hit the subscribe button. See you next time.